What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Sitting here in the parking lot, waiting for my significant other to come out of the nail salon. She doesn't drive, so I have to drive her everywhere. That's a story that I'll discuss at another time. But she drove for me for a long time. Like when I was sick and really couldn't drive like that, she drove for me for a good 10 years, solid. Everywhere. I was spoiled, man. I loved it. And now here I am, you know. I'm used to it now. I'm used to driving everywhere. I'm used to driving everywhere, man. So it's not a big deal anymore. As long as I can see, sometimes I got a new prescription for my glasses and whatnot. These are pretty good. These are my latest prescription, but the glasses that I wear all the time are the prescription before this one, I think. And man, I don't wear these because they're kind of loose on my face. This hat is keeping them, nice and snug. So, but, and I have another pair with my latest prescription in it, but I stepped on those, broke those. Yep, 57-year-old man breaking his glasses like a kid. Still, I remember back in the day when I would break my glasses, man, that would be horrifying to me, man. Like, that was a no-no. And I'm trying to think back to why I used to be so freaking scared when I broke my glasses to tell my mother. It had to stem from like a reaction from the first time I broke my glasses that I'm not remembering, you know? But like I was terrified to, like when I broke my glasses, like I did not want to tell my mother until I had to, and my eyesight is so bad, I couldn't fake it. I remember one time I was on the basketball court, and I think the ball hit me in the face or something, knocked my glasses off. Excuse me. And my glasses, not only did they break the arm, but when the glasses hit the ground, one of the lenses broke. And I told I I was so scared, and that, like, I thought up a lie real quick, but I was already scared, so the tears were like already there to go along with my lie and whatnot. So I go running home. Oh, Mom, my glasses broke. I told her they broke, and I think I got a piece of glass in my eye or something like that. And my mother went to her grave believing that story. I never told her when I got older that never happened. But, she looked in my eye all panicked and whatnot, and was, oh my God, oh my God. And she looked, and she didn't see anything and whatnot. I think she took me to the ER too, if I can remember correctly. She took me to the ER, and they didn't find anything. And it was all an act because I broke my glasses. We went through all of that. All I had to do was come home and say, I was scared to say, just come home and say I broke my glasses. But that's a little going back down memory lane, thinking about that stuff. I haven't thought about that in ever. The fear of breaking my glasses when I was young. I thought about it back then, but Wow. Yeah, man. So it's a cloudy day. It's not as cold as it has been, man. It's February hasn't been kind to me at all. Everything from car issues to burst pipes to everyone in my house catching some type of bug. It's just February's been a trip, man. It got so cold, like they say, run your pipes, drip your water. And so that's what I did. I dripped both sides, and it gotten so cold. It got negative. It was in the negative as far as degrees. It was like -6 or something like that. And I had it dripping, and I guess I didn't have it dripping well enough, and it froze anyway. And I took a hair dryer and I went to heat it so that it'll thaw out. And soon as it started to thaw out, the water expanded in the pipes where it was frozen, and it split the pipe in 3 different places, 3 different areas behind the wall of the kitchen sink. So we were without water for like almost 3 days. Almost 3 days. It was probably like 2.25 days, something like that. But like I fixed the first pipe that was broken. I fixed it, turned the water back on, and it was still gushing everywhere. And that's how I kind of, found the leaks. You know, the other 2 leaks. But my daughter, asked if she helped, and I was like, yeah, of course. After I had done the first one, and I told her I went and got the stuff needed for the other 2. And I told her, I explained to her, how it's done, and how you do it, and you know what I mean, how you cut the broken part out and replace it. We didn't have to use any. We used shark bites, they're called, where they connect, and they stay connected and they don't leak. Instead of the propane, the flux, you know what I mean, and the solder, and all of that. I didn't have to go through any of that. And I showed her how to do it, and she did the other 2. She did the other 2. I was impressed. You know, like I was dreading turning the water on after she was done. I'm not gonna lie. Only because, not because I didn't think she could do it, but because the first time I did it, for the first one, I failed. Like, I tried to stop the leak a different way. I tried to wrap the pipe in like this type of tape that's made for to wrap around pipes to stop leaks. I tried that first, and that was a no-go. That was a no-go, and so I cut the burst piece out, and got the shark bites and measured everything up, connected it, turned the water on, and like I said, there was 2 other burst pipes. So it's been rough, man. Been to the ER. My daughter's she vomited at work and left early. This all happened last week and the week before that. But we got through it, man. By the grace of God, we got through it, man. And I'm grateful, man. I'm grateful, man. It feels so good because, you know, As much as I worry in those moments, I gotta be just as grateful, if not more grateful, when I pull through it. You know what I mean? I have to be. I mean, I can't help it. It just happens. You know what I mean? Like I'm so overwhelmed with gratitude that something that had a bleak outlook. I thought I was gonna have to call somebody eventually. That was definitely in the back of my head for the pipes. It was in the back of my head, and I don't have no money to give a plumber. You know what I mean? And we're homeowners, so it's on us. We can't call a landlord, or it's not on the landlord. It's on us. It's on me. I'm just glad we were able to get it done, man. Anyway, I guess I talked enough. I'm gonna sign off. I'll talk to y'all later.